Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me keep my promise that I shall wind up with a quotation from Sigmund Freud. Freud once said, "Men are strong as long as they stand for a strong idea, meaning as the resource of survival." And Freud was, after all, a depth psychologist, or better to say, the founder of depth psychology. But there is also something like a height psychology, and let me now for a change quote a height psychologist. He spoke not of ideas, but of ideals. And he said that ideals are the very stuff of survival. This height psychologist was again a height psychologist indeed, the American astronaut of the first hour. Now, let's try to extrapolate this wisdom of an astronaut, and particularly of Sigmund Freud. And let's ask ourselves whether perhaps the survival of mankind, and not of single man only, the survival not of single persons, but of humanity as a whole, of whole nations, whether this is only also, perhaps also, dependent on finding a meaning, having a vision of a meaning to fulfill. Isn't it possible that people could be, peoples better to say, nations could be united not only as the so-called United Nations are by governmental agreements and treatises, but united by mutual, by common endeavors and efforts. Just think of the prevention of another Chernobyl. Just think of the shared efforts for striving for a victory over AIDS. Now, anyway, I would dare to speak of a common will to a common meaning. But to be sure, all this presupposes a sound sense of responsibility, a sound sense and awareness of the fact that freedom, which is so much so central to your constitution, that freedom is always threatened to degenerate unless it is freedom in responsibleness, freedom in full awareness of responsibility. And now you may perhaps understand, hopefully understand, why I so often recommend that the statue, your statue of liberty, be matched, be complemented, be supplemented by a statue of responsibility. Thank you.